Mackenzie Shirilla took the lives of 2 people, and she doesn't even care. In recordings posted on the channel phone calls from prison, her mother can be heard enabling her every step of the way. These calls show Mackenzie's mom defending her actions and downplaying the victims, even as her daughter sits behind bars. And in booking room footage from the day she was arrested, her mom and dad are seen at the police station, with her own father admitting, quote, "She's a stupid human being."
Recording.
We talked to the prosecutor's office. We talked about the specifics of the case and everything like that. They said, "Give it all back," so we did. We don't have a use for it now.
Okay.
So that should help with that.
Wait a second, let me get. What happens now? What am I doing?
Okay, well, Mackenzie's 18, so
The lawyer said they called and said that, not to talk to any cops because she's legal counsel.
Yeah, and we read her rights because she's 18, and we are not going to ask her any questions. We have nothing to ask her, so we're not going to ask her anything anyway. So when we're done with our booking process, she will likely be processed downtown. We'll transport her downtown.
I don't even know where downtown is. What even is that?
Yeah, well, and I don't know, or did they move?
She'll be going to the Juvenile Detention Center.
I could just Google that in the maps.
You can Google the Cuyahoga County Juvenile Detention Center, and then what happens there, we still don't know, because at the time of the crime, she was a juvenile. However, now she's 18, so there is a very good chance that they will process her in the Juvenile Detention Center and then send her to the Justice Center.
Where the 18 and overs are.
Where the adults.
God, they will eat her alive.
So we're unsure how they're going to handle it, but that's their processes that have nothing to do with us.
Once we transport her downtown, we don't have anything to do with how that process is going to work.
Where is she staying? Downtown? Wherever
She'll
downtown.
stay at either at
the
the
juvenile
Juvenile
jail
Detention Center or the Justice Center,
Yeah.
one of the two.
Do you know
Whatever.
what time she'll go? The time?
Right now she's going. Within the next, I'd say 15 minutes.
I would say very soon.
She's fine. She's fine.
I know she's, when she got taken away, she was like, it's okay, Mom. I know this is just a tragedy. So, okay. So that's it, then I'm done with you guys?
That's it.
Yeah, and again, any other questions that you have, if you call here, we will say nothing.
Hey, I'm talking to the police. They gave me my phone back and she's actually getting transferred to juvie in the next couple minutes. Okay. No, she knows, and they're not gonna ask her any questions anyway. They read her rights, and she knows all that, so. I'll come into the car. Bye.
So as the evening progresses, if you have questions, we can't answer any of the questions. They have to be referred to your attorney, because the attorney talks to our prosecutor's office and all that, and they can work through those details. And anything to do with the detention home or our county, we have nothing to do with that. So it's their process. So she's going to be out the door here soon and on the way down to county. And
So I look up, because I came here, juvenile detention downtown.
Cuyahoga County Juvenile Detention Center.
Okay.
It's on the east side of Cleveland.
County Juvenile Detention.
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Recording.
Not able to be here, and you guys have your phone.
It's not hers, it's mine.
And it's in the car, I got it on Find Phone, it's in your watch. So, but I need to speak to my daughter, because you guys aren't allowed to speak to her at all. That's from the lawyer. He does not want you guys speaking to her. And I can get him on the phone, and he can tell you that over the phone if that works, or I can go in and tell her not to open her mouth. How you guys did this on the weekend is just, all you have to do is go, hey, there's a warrant for her. We would have brought her right down here with no problem, but you hit it. It's just unbelievable. I mean, she's 18.
So the warrant was issued today, so we executed it today. The warrant wasn't issued earlier.
Well, you could have made a phone call, couldn't you? You had your creeper out in front of my yard watching.
So, she can't take any, she's an adult, she can't take any phone calls right now. She'll be transferred downtown.
Okay.
I don't know when.
Service just called to advise.
She'll be transferred downtown.
Okay, well, I still need to speak to my daughter, so she understands what her, not to say anything to you guys.
Okay, and I don't know about the phone, we'd have to ask about that.
Can you go find, it's mine, it's not hers. I do need it. I have other children.
And that's how we communicate.
Yeah,
I
and that's how we
understand that.
communicate.
Okay, so
I do need my phone.
Yeah,
I mean, Petey had to roll out the whole mass to pick up an 18-year-old girl who could hardly walk out of a hospital visit. It's just beyond me.
So we follow the law, and that's what we're doing today. So the phone that was in her hand is the one that we took, but I'd have to check with the detective to find out what's going on with that. I don't know the answer to that.
Can we find out? I do need it like right now.
Okay, let me at least
I have
ask.
another child.
No, I get it. So we got a lot to
Can you, yeah. Thank you.
Dan, am I going to be allowed to have a 2-minute conversation with her?
You cannot talk to her while she's here, no.
Why doesn't she get a
Well,
phone
she has
call?
legal
If you arrested her, why don't
representative.
she get a phone call?
She was just brought in. They're going to process her. As soon as they get the time for her to make a phone call, she will be able to make a phone call.
You just need to advise her. She has a lawyer.
She's a lawyer. She does have a lawyer.
She is 18 years old and she could speak
Yeah,
that.
but she's a dumb 18-year-old that just turned 18.
Well,
And you guys are
She's
no.
dumb.
The bullshit. All the kids nowadays are dumb, and these guys are going to take advantage of her. She's not allowed to speak to you guys. I'm telling you
Listen,
that.
her
from
attorney
lawyer.
can call us.
I just need to.
Don't ask her any questions. She's not allowed to speak to you.
So you dial the number and rang it.
Yeah, it's her phone. We're not giving it back. It's her phone.
Ay, ay, ay.
Phone we have left.
Welcome back. Welcome back. This is the YouTube Streets. I am your co-host, DVS Stuck in the System. Ronnie Blue Eyes, Scandalous Squad is in the building. That's the other co-host. We're here and we're going to be talking about Mackenzie Shriller. This is the second call after her verdict of the guiltiness of murder, double murder to be actually, factual. But Ronnie, how's it going, bro?
Hey, what do you say, man? I'm just cooling, no fooling, repping Newland, man. How's your night?
Listen, man, it's another night, another day at work. I say we
Yeah.
get to it, man, because this little, I don't know what to call
Yeah,
her,
this case is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This one right here, you know.
but she's
I,
definitely a little devil.
yeah. I was gonna say it gets real scandalous, man, real devious. So, without further ado, shout out to phone calls from prison. Hit that like button if you like something. Shout out to the chat. You know what I mean? YouTube streets. Let's go. Yeah.
This video contains 2 full jail calls made immediately after Mackenzie Shirilla's guilty verdict. If you're unfamiliar with this case, please check out the video I've linked in the comments below.
Mom?
Hey. Here's
Oh
what
my
I'm supposed to
goodness.
say. I know, Kenzie, listen, these phone calls are recorded. We are not allowed to talk about anything.
Well, we need a
Okay.
new lawyer is what we need.
No, not a new lawyer. We're going to file an appeal, okay?
No, we need to get another lawyer. Look up.
Yes, that is what it is. Okay?
Wait,
Don't worry
what?
about anything. Okay? I can't talk about anything on the phone, Pumpkin. I'm
Why
so
would they do
sorry.
that?
I don't know.
Yo,
I can't
hold
talk
up.
about any. Please don't say anything on the
Right out the gate, it sounds like she's crying, but I just want to point out to the fact that the mother, bro, the mother,
Yeah, no,
quick with
she's
the yo,
definitely.
don't say nothing over the phone, don't say nothing. These calls are recorded. Like the most mindful person we've seen up here covering these calls when it comes to Wade and other people. She's very mindful of the fact that these calls are being recorded, and she's very careful on what she does and doesn't say.
Well, you got to remember, this is a middle America, blue collar white woman that understands what's going on. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
she's hit to the shits, man. She don't want her
She's,
daughter saying nothing crazy neither.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure. On top of that, the lawyer is definitely telling her, "Yo, listen.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of relationship you and your daughter have, but I don't suggest you talk about anything that would incriminate or put her in a bad position."
Anything related to the case, period. You
And
know,
I'll tell you this right now, and I'm talking about from
they
public
probably get a
defenders
good lawyer.
to
Yeah.
18Bs to private lawyers. They all say the same thing. As soon as
Yep.
you get arrested and they see you in them holding cells and you're about to
Keep
be
your mouth
arraigned,
shut. Yep.
you know what they tell you? Don't talk about your case to nobody and keep your
Nobody.
fucking mouth
Not
shut.
even other inmates. Nobody.
No,
Trust
but no,
nobody.
no.
Keep your mouth shut.
What they
Especially.
mean is don't let anybody. I'm talking about anybody. That's not, Don't tell anybody.
Anybody, no one.
Yeah, nobody. So she's been schooled. I
Yeah,
think on
facts.
top of, like we said, she's hip to the shit. I'm
Yep,
pretty sure before all this shit happened, she was already schooled on what to do and what not to do in an encounter or a
right.
situation.
Phone, it could ruin the appeal. Okay? I don't know. But we're not done yet, okay? And I can't talk about anything. So just have trust in us, please. Okay? But I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. I knew it.
I didn't. I thought it wasn't gonna happen.
And this is what goes back to the whole thing of them not being emotionally attached or being able to understand the severity of the situation.
Right.
Because, listen,
Well, she's real emotional now that she caught two
but
bodies.
she's
But
not
I hate to
emotional.
say it
She's
like
not
that.
emotional in the right way, though.
Yeah, no.
It's
She's just feeling
selfish.
sorry for herself. Right,
And
exactly.
she's wondering why she's not the one that's not let go, and why she didn't
Right.
get a lenient hand, and why they didn't,
But you gotta
look at
remember,
her.
homeboy. You gotta remember, fam, on that last phone call, you know what they say, laugh now, cry later. That last phone call, they was all laughing and shit was all sweet, right? But now that she got found guilty, now she's crying. Laugh now, cry later.
Well, I want to see how soon this switches up, because that'll show you the actual understanding and
Mm,
her being able to digest what's going on. Because
yep,
it's all about me right now.
of
I mean, well, I
course.
guess I shouldn't say I knew it. I had a feeling. I just had a feeling because I just can't say anything on the phone.
Because of the facts and what
Yep.
you know your fucking daughter. Like, let's be real, lady. You know your daughter. You know what the fuck time it is, and
That's why she
everybody else
keeps
knows
saying
what
I don't
time
want
it
to
is.
say shit over the phone. Yeah, we know what time it is.
And we don't even get to talk privately, so we'll just have to talk about it later, okay? So I'm glad you're on the protective floor.
Why?
Okay?
I just asked to get moved today.
No, I talked to the warden this morning. It's not up to you.
Yeah. So she's, no matter how, so her mother is definitely putting blockades up, and I think
Yep.
it's a good thing, because she wants her to feel the severity of the situation, at least be able to digest what's going on, and then her alone and her fucking attitude and the way she thinks will get her in trouble. Not even with the murders, but with
Right.
the bullshit she spews, and she's got a fucking weird way of looking at
The
shit, and
attitude, yep.
the attitude is gonna get her fucked up, son.
Facts.
So, I think her mother is actually, she's doing a lot of things with,
Yep.
I see a lot of
She
I see
talked to
what
the
the end result
warden.
could be. Yeah, no,
Yeah, she
listen,
talked
man,
to the warden. She's trying to prevent shit, man.
she's not allowing her to
She's hip
be
to
able
the
to,
shit.
but I think also she's not allowing her to actually become what she's fearing that she is. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
I talked to the corporal.
No. Well, she said it's not up to you. You got to stay.
Okay, well, I asked to talk to the corporal. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I did talk to the corporal.
And
I might get moved.
okay, well, whatever. Okay,
He's
I know
looking
you
into
said.
it.
Okay. But I love you, and just please trust us. Trust us. That's all I can say. Trust that we will never, ever, never stop. Ever, never.
I don't want you guys to go broke fighting for me for a lost cause.
We won't. It's not a lost cause, first of all.
Oh.
And we
Yo.
won't, Kenzie. We won't.
Okay, all right. I don't
Yo.
know if that. I don't know if that's a part of the gimmick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that could be to see where she's gauging,
Right.
see how much she's got. You know what I mean? How far can
Yeah.
we go with this?
Kind of come across
I
hopeless.
promise. And it's not a lost cause. Don't ever say that to Mama. Ever, never again. Okay? Everybody knows what's going on here.
And then how she just was like, clearly she did this on purpose. Clearly.
I
And
know,
was like,
baby. Kenzie, we can't talk about anything. Please don't say anything else, please.
Look up, I think it's like Scott Ramsey. That's like a really good lawyer they told me about.
Whoa, that motion changed rapidly,
Real
bro.
quick. Yeah,
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That's bipolar, bro. What the fuck?
For real.
I have a godmom in here now, so.
You do? Who?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yo.
That can't be good, man. Whoa, her godmom in jail?
Already?
And she's in PC too, man. I wouldn't trust
Right.
her with the fucking kitten, bro.
And it
She went
sounded like
home
she was
today, but
trying
I
to get
met her
out of PC. She was trying to
Or
move or some
or
shit.
or,
The
or
mother ain't
maybe if
having it
she's,
though.
or maybe the godmother's trying to get her pulled to her unit.
before I
Right.
went to court, and she gave me a hug, and she's like, "I'll be your godmom." She's like, "Look up Scott Ramsey." So I feel like that was a
Oh
sign.
shit.
Okay. Please don't talk about anything. Oh.
And that was a jab at the mother too. She's got
She's a
some
little
shit with her.
naive. Yeah, yeah. She's like,
Well, not
oh,
naive,
it's a
not
good thing.
naive.
It could be a bad thing though. You know what I mean? This whole godmother shit.
No,
This could, she
I
could
think
be,
her mother's just trying to keep it cool because I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie, man.
and she's trying to
That was
change
the
the
jab. Oh, I got a
right,
godmother now. Oh, what the fuck? You just come on. You no. What the fuck are you talking about?
right.
Everything. I mean, they're listening to everything.
That's how gullible and naive she is. You're right. She is fucking naive. That's how fucking naive she is, bro.
Crazy.
Like, what the? Come on.
Not knowing the danger of
They're
the
gonna pass
pussy
you around like
daddy.
a
These
cigarette,
moms,
man.
these godmothers could end up her daddy. You feel me? You know how
They're
it
gonna
go.
pass her around like a loose cigarette, brother.
Like a blunt.
Okay. So just breathe through this week, and we're gonna talk all the time.
Now, listen. Let me explain something to you, Ronnie, and don't take this the wrong way. When you're in the bookings or you're in them holding cells and you got one cigarette to five motherfuckers, bro, and motherfuckers is passing that shit around, bro, it's aggressive, son. I'm talking
Oh
about like
nah, I'm hit.
I'm talking about like shit is anything can happen, bro. Like
Yeah.
motherfuckers is
That's all you
smoking that
got.
shit.
Yeah.
That's all they got. Passing it. So just a vision, you know what I mean?
Like I said, bro, you know what I mean? I've been arrested, I've been to jail, but all my godfather's brothers, my father did time, they would tell me this shit, like, but when it comes to women, bro, you gotta remember one of my sisters just got out. My other sister just went in. So I'm knowing
Eesh,
how it go
eesh,
down in the female. You know what I mean?
eesh. But I was referring to the blunt situation. When you smoke a
Yeah, yeah,
blunt,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
and
It's all
you're
you got, man.
you're
You
passing
crash out
around,
over
you know.
that shit. Yeah.
No, no, we're off. But we'll get to it, man.
I understand,
Okay.
trust me.
You know the routine, and we'll just keep fighting, and we're not
It's
gonna go
like the
broke. I
last
promise.
cigarette in the world, dog.
Yeah,
Type
it's
shit.
five people on the last cigarette, bro. That's an aggressive
You
smoke
never
right there.
know.
That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you never know
But
when
when
you
I
end
was
another
saying
one.
the blunt, the smoke of blunt, you're casually passing that around. You're not aggressively, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Unless you're
but if it
fiending,
was
you know
in
what I mean?
there, it was just an analogy, like pass you like a blunt.
Gotcha.
But when you in
Got
there,
it.
same would apply, especially the bud, even how to come by. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the bud is like that shit makes shit hella hot, bro. That'll blow
Yeah,
you up.
facts. That
That'll take
smells
everybody
crazy.
out. I'm talking about sick. I'm just talking about the in the mode of being
Yeah,
around. You know, a cigarette
you
is
gonna need all
it's
the
like
baby powder.
yeah, with the weed, man. With the cigarettes, that's a lot. They'll let that rock in the bookings.
Right,
But once
right.
you start smoking bud in the bookings, bro, that's when they
Yeah,
start. We not having that. We not. They will
facts.
fuck flip this shit upside down, pull
Yeah, yeah,
everybody out.
yeah. They told me about a
Man.
few times 'cause I went in there stinking, bro. I'm like, I had no bud on me, but I was just smoking all day, so
Now
I
I'm
smelled
talking about
like
like
weed.
when you in the holding cells, they'll allow the nicotine in the smoke cell.
Yeah, yeah,
They'll
that's what I'm saying. But I got ripped up in the holding tank over some bud.
yeah, but if they smell smoke of marijuana, bro, and there's a
It's a
chiefing
wrap.
session, bro, everybody going down. So you can't
Yeah.
blow that with it as much as you would like to, bro. They're coming.
Okay.
We just need to figure this out.
And then if we have to, move to be closer to you, then we'll move, and at least I don't have to drive by their house every dang day. So that would actually be a plus for me. Okay.
Miss Peggy texted me.
Good. Don't talk about anything in the messages either, though, right?
I just said I love you so much.
Yeah. Don't talk about anything, nothing that went on in there. Just keep it super, super bland and blah. Okay. Yeah, she was crying her brains out.
Who
This
was?
is a travesty, Peggy.
Yes, I just didn't even think that was gonna happen, and she was just made it seem like I was just a
Okay.
murderer.
I know, sweetie. Don't talk about anything, okay? I know.
So hold up,
I know.
right?
I'm so
Are they referring to the victim's family or maybe the boyfriend's mother or something like
I think
that
you're
or a
talking.
friend?
Yeah, I think they're talking about the impact statements, maybe.
Right.
sorry.
Probably one of the
Everybody
family
knows you're not,
members.
and I know it doesn't matter because you're in here, okay? But people know And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna file it and just fight.
Like, how much time do you think I'm gonna get?
Yeesh.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna probably, I don't know, baby. I'm sure they're gonna go with the max.
Whoa.
Damn.
At least she's not lying to her though. And
Yo, yeah, straight to
one thing
it.
I can
Blunt
say,
with it.
she's not leaving any room for
She
error.
ain't dressing shit up. Nah, yeah, she ain't sugarcoating shit. She keeping it
And
real.
the fact that she did that, you know what I mean? That kind of like, I can see that as being like admirable in a sense because then she's kind of conditioning her to be, you know,
Right.
it is the
Prepare
max,
for the
you know,
worst. You hope for the
yeah.
best, but
Prepare for the
prepare for
worst
the
and hope for
worst.
the
Right.
worst. Prepare for the worst and hope for the best is like the best remedy when you're going through a situation, you know,
Facts.
anything similar to this. Especially when somebody else holds your fate in their hands, parole boards, you know, merit
Right.
hearings, court
Jurors.
proceedings, jurors, all that shit.
Right.
But it's a very different feeling,
Judges.
you know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's just a waiting game. So the fact that she's conditioning her to already be for the worst,
Yeah.
I think that shit touched me. You know what I mean? She's keeping it real
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Max?
Okay, whatever the max is. I mean, they're being off the charts. Like, it's just, I don't even know. I don't even want to go there. It doesn't matter because we're gonna fight. Okay. I mean, I guess it does matter, but
We need like a protest about this or something.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm so.
The fact that she could even come out of her face and even suggest that this would be associated with a protest on what grounds?
Right.
On what cause would there be a fucking protest for you murdering two fucking young men that had their whole lives ahead of them because
Yeah.
you're emotionally unstable and
She
you
got
decided to.
narcissistic vibes, yo.
You know, she fucking crashed out and she caught karma. Karma kept her ass
Literally
alive.
crashed out.
Now
Rest
you're
in peace to
fucking,
the victims.
you're still trying to act like it's nothing. Like you should be.
She's acting like a victim.
Yeah, she's acting like she's not supposed to be going through this. Technically, you're supposed to be fucking dead. Respectfully.
Sorry. If Dom, oh my God, Dom would be flipping the fuck out right now, Pumpkin.
I know. I can
Oh my
imagine
God.
him.
Oh my God.
And these crocodile tears are not moving me at all,
Right.
man.
Right.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm just being, man.
And yo, I don't know if you know or if you remember us talking or hearing it, but we actually came across the facts. And Plug said she actually was, in fact, wearing a seatbelt. Imagine that.
No, yeah, and that makes me think a little
My
bit.
perspective is a little different now.
Of course it is, because that makes me
You
think a
know,
little bit more, you know,
the intent. Right.
sadistic. You
Right.
know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
Sick
like
shit.
you put on a seatbelt to crash into a wall, like.
Right.
If the only way I'm putting on a seatbelt if I crash into a wall with the intentions of not being here, bro, the seatbelt is definitely not going
Last
to
thing
be.
you even thinking
You
of.
know why? Because it might save my life. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Exactly. This was
It
like a
might be the thing to
50-50.
keep me alive. Yeah, but if you
Right.
take that seatbelt off, you're like 95. You're gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's a
That's my
fact. You know?
point, bro. That shit's crazy.
So the fact that she had that seatbelt on with the intentions of doing that,
It
and
went
they
from
didn't.
like suicidal to homicidal.
Yeah, pretty much. It's more homicidal than suicidal because at the end of the day, she chose her life over theirs by putting on
Mhm.
that seatbelt. If you get crazy with it, if you really want to
Right.
get crazy with it, the intentions of putting on the seatbelts and then not warning them to put on their seatbelts, it shows the
Exactly.
intent and malicious intent at that you
Exactly.
didn't give a fuck.
Facts.
You, I mean, did
Not
they let you
about
make a
knowing
call?
but
Did you just get back?
themselves.
What's happening?
Yeah,
No, this
man.
is like me just in the day, like
Feel
my
me?
time out. I've been back in my room and I talked to mental health.
Oh, good. They have that?
Yeah, but it wasn't that helpful.
Well, that's okay. You guys are establishing a relationship, so it's going to be kind of weird. I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, you see, the moms is like, oh shit, she can really work on some mental health. We're getting
Yeah, yeah.
somewhere. We might
She's
get to the
being
fucking
optimistic. Like, oh, you
because
have that? At least you have something.
because
Like,
she knows there's mental health
yeah,
involved,
of
bro.
course. Like we said, bro, the
Severe.
parents are gonna know your child better than anyone in the world, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Are you in general population today?
Yeah.
What's happening? So you don't have to go in your room the whole time.
No, I do have to be in my room while the other groups are out, but
It's better.
yeah.
Did you get commissary today? You're supposed to get it today.
Yo, because she would be in
Oh, thank
danger.
you.
Just for the people in the chat, she would be in danger. She was out with them different yards and different people in different populations. That people that ain't in PC protective custody. You know what I
So
mean? They might do something to her.
she's back in general pop, but whatever house she's in is a high classification house because
Right.
the only time that happens when they have 2 or 3 different groups that come out different times during the day is when it's either high class, admin sec, or
I think she's still in PC here.
I think her mother just
She
asked
just
her if
means
she's
her
in general
general
pop.
population of the protective custody population. You know what I
Well,
mean?
now GP is GP.
GP is GP, general population. I know, but I'm saying I think she's in PC. That's why she's in her cell when GPs gets their time out. It could be
It,
just
would,
they got no room.
it wouldn't be like that. She asked to get moved. They moved her.
I don't think they
Can
did.
you ask somebody when
I
your
got a
commissary
bug.
comes?
I don't know when my com's coming.
Ask them because the warden said maybe today. And then you can start writing your book.
Who is that? They need to shut up. Who the fuck is that?
Here we go. And it starts.
Yo,
This is where
and
she
here's the
wanted.
character the character development.
Yep.
Shut up. She annoying as fuck. Like, why is she talking about that weird ass shit? Shut the fuck up. I don't like her.
Just
Who was
listen.
all
I
at
don't want you to say anything. Don't repeat anything that anybody said in that room. Nothing to anybody. Promise me.
I won't.
Okay.
Who was all at court?
There was lots of so many people couldn't even come in. Grace and Shelby came. There was too many people, so they couldn't come in. A couple other people from church. There were too many people, and they couldn't come in. Faith.
Yo, she just fucking. She just get real
Yo,
aggressive.
you
What the fuck is
seeing the
that?
B side come out. You seeing her aggressive, her true personality is starting to come out and show her true character.
A couple other people from church. There were too many people, and they couldn't come in. Faith, Sandra, Maddie, TikTok. Yeah. Your friends. Really.
Hey, Dad.
Hold on, let me put you.
Hi, I love you, Pumpkin.
I love you too, Dad.
This,
What'd you say?
you got a raw deal. That judge, I'm sorry. I don't know.
The mother's gonna check
You
them
can't talk
both.
on the phone because you can't
Don't
control
talk.
yourself. And that's okay, I understand.
Yep. There she
You
is.
seen that? You seen
I
that? She
know.
talked.
Okay. We just have to keep everything on the surface. Okay? Or we can't fight for you.
No, you
And
need
we're not going
to.
to do that to you. I know, but if we screw up and say things that can be used against us, then we can't fight for you. So Daddy can't talk.
I love you, Dad.
I love you.
And I don't need for one.
He's allowed to say that.
You did that on purpose.
Okay. Me either.
I know you're innocent.
Right. Amen.
That's cap, bro.
Amen. She said, "Amen." Whoa, this shit is sadistic. The whole family's on some sick shit.
Yo, you can't keep on lying to yourselves and then thinking that the lie is gonna become truth. That's not how shit works, bro.
Right. Yeah.
What
We
are people
dealt with the
saying? It was live
delusion
streamed, I heard.
Yeah, the
with
delusion
the
is
Wade
real.
Wilson shit. We dealt with that for covering that shit for months. The delusion.
But even people that haven't committed horrendous crimes, there's people out there that in society right now that do that shit on a regular basis, bro.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I'm staying off social because I don't even know. I'm not going on there. I'm getting texts out the ass though that people can't even believe it, and they're so sorry and oh my god and what the hell and what the fuck and are you kidding me? All that stuff. So
That is true.
yeah.
I heard it was live streamed.
I heard that too. No, because you can't talk. You can't control yourself, or I would.
Oh wow, she's one of the man. We've seen this one before.
Yo. That
This
shit
is
crazy.
this is whatchamacallit. Whose mom is this, bro? We covered somebody, and their mother was just like this.
I don't
Fucking
know, but she's on point with
Stephen
it.
Stevens.
She ain't letting him fuck up for a minute.
So I don't know if it was or not. I don't care. I don't care what anybody has to say. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, Jeff.
It doesn't matter.
We know you're innocent.
95% of the population does.
Yeah. They know you got
Okay?
blood deal.
Right.
I've come to realize that Middle America, man, the moms are in charge, bro. They're the ones that are fucking calling the fucking shots, bro. Holy
Crazy. She's
shit.
wearing the pants. He ain't got no
Here,
say.
we have to be very careful. We can't say.
All these guys got their nuts clipped, though, bro. I
Right,
think
right.
that's like
Crazy.
some sort of passage. Like,
But
I
I
think I
think she's
understand.
just like the smart one, right? And she don't want him saying some dumb shit that could potentially incriminate the daughter or
No,
maybe even
absolutely.
all
I
of them.
get that.
You know what I
I
mean?
get
She's
that.
trying to be
But
the brains of the operation. So, but it does show you the
I'm just,
formation or the format
I-
of who's
I'm
who's
just,
who's who and what's what. I'm
yeah,
trying to say this shit as friendly as possible, but she's running shit clearly.
yeah, Ronnie. I'll be trying to say shit, man. And, yo, listen, when it comes to this, man, I think we've seen this before, right? We've seen this
Mm,
in a lot of other cases where the mom was wearing the pants, man. She was in there fucking calling the shots, and she's the one that had this whole thing, you know, in the bag. You know what I mean? And it seems like
yeah,
it's the same kind of formula
animal
um,
kingdom shit.
everywhere we go when it comes to Middle America. You know what I mean? I'm starting to learn. I'm learning. I grew up with no parents. I don't know what the fuck any of this shit is, but
Right,
it's
right.
interesting. You know what I mean? It's very interesting.
Because I don't want to mess this up for you.
Did you look up that one person? You need to find like the best lawyer possible.
Yeah, we're on it. Can you buckle, please?
Where are you going?
We're going to that place my mom and dad always want to go when we leave. That little Tic Tac place. They have like coffee or something. I don't know where they're going. So. And then your friend in there, her trial is tomorrow, or is it pre-hearing?
Yeah, and you know what I didn't really like about something like Jim was just nonchalant about it. So I didn't like that.
About what?
Everything.
Well, you mean
The fact that she doesn't understand the realness of what took place, because everybody else is having realistic expectations, right?
Right, right.
She's
Like
the only
the
one.
severity of the situation. Right.
She's the only one that doesn't understand how serious
Yeah.
this is.
Right.
So she's going to be angry at whoever she can because she's still playing the victim. It's selfish. You know
It's
what I mean?
all
She's a
about
very
her.
she's not understanding anything, man. And this is what gets me the whole time. It really it pisses me off because it's like, what the fuck, man?
in the room?
No, like when he talked to me after.
I can't talk to you about. See, this just sucks. I can't talk to you on the phone right now. He wasn't with us. Okay.
What? He wasn't with us?
He wasn't when he was talking to us. I think he was just trying to process and take care of some other things and stuff. Okay, but he was not that way with Jim. She said that he was kind of nonchalant with her, but he was probably trying to you. Anyway, sorry. I knew this was going to happen because of like, who they are.
We knew there was something fishy going on. The truth, they know it.
The fact that they're not keeping it real with her, man, and they're not letting her know, like, you fucked up, kid.
That was the
Like, you did this
transition.
shit.
She went from keeping it a buck with her, like she f***ed with her, to giving her false hope.
Yeah, like, why? Like, yeah, like, I don't understand. Like, there's a lot of fuck shit, but the little speckles of realness is what kind of keeps everything together, I guess. I don't know. It's just, when you really think about it and you hear what's going on, man, they're not being real with her, bro.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
I just don't even know what to say.
Facts.
I can't hear her. What?
I just don't even know what to say.
I don't either, Kenzie. That's why I'm saying don't say anything yet, and let us do our thing. We have a couple people we need to contact. Okay.
And like now I have all these charges, and why did she have to like read them off all like that to make it like she could have just been like, I find the defendant guilty on all charges.
Because they want you to understand the severity of what took place and what you did. I many lives you affected.
Talk to her.
And yeah, come on. Like, this is where it's like they just want it like cut and dry. Like, all right, let me do my bid. You know what I mean? Like, but that's for her to be so young, man. I don't know, man. The empathy that is lacking is alarming.
Right.
That's how they do
I
it.
don't know.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, I think that's procedure. I don't know.
We're appealing, baby. It's not over yet.
Right.
Like when I get out of jail, like I'm gonna be like old. Like what if one of you guys dies or something?
Kenzie, first of all, don't go there. Don't go there yet. Don't do that.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay? Because, honey, if we have to sell our house and come live by you so we can see you every day, then we will. Okay? Every day.
Yo, she should just be grateful that she's alive, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So that's a miracle in itself. What within her is how she should see it, right?
yeah, like she should take that opportunity to really have a different perspective on life and think
Yeah.
about, yo, there could be some light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's nothing. It's just
Yeah.
So that's not going to
Yo,
happen.
even the face, hold on. While you're talking about being emotionless, bro, you can see it in the face. That's a face of a sociopath. And I ain't trying to go judging. You just know me. I'm into my human behavior and body language and facial cues and micro expressions and all that crazy shit. But when someone has absolutely no wrinkles on the forehead, like they're a pleaser, or the thing where they smile a lot, or the arch in the eyebrows, that means they're angry or depressed, or the grieving one that goes a little higher. Like there's different things you could see and she's still young, granted, you know what I mean? But there's still things you could see. The only thing you could see when you look in her eyes is evil, you know what I mean, as far as where I'm sitting, you know?
yeah. I just see a disconnect, man. I just it's hard to listen to.
You need to get my stuff from Dom's house before they burn it or some shit.
They won't. And we already addressed that.
With who?
Jim.
When? Today?
Yeah.
I want a new lawyer.
I know, Pumpkin.
You're going to get a new lawyer.
Yeah.
I want a new passy. Oh, give me a new pacifier. Fuck out of here.
He
bro.
doesn't do this anyway. Here, we're about to pass your room. I'm trying to find it. No, she's in that building up there.
Wait, I can't see. I can't hear
Yo,
anything. I'm like not by the window.
reckless driving.
I don't even see where it says "See Moops" on the floor. Is it in white or orange?
White. It's like graffiti.
Okay.
And there's like hella people out. So if I get off the phone, I lose my spot on the phone. So.
Oh yeah, don't do that then. Stay. Just stay. I love you.
I love you.
We will get through this.
Yes, Steve, we'll get through this.
Okay.
Tell everyone I said I thanked them for coming to the court. Like I know it was like the worst news ever, but.
Yeah.
But the TLS is another day.
Yeah.
Wait, what did the warden say?
She said that it's not up. You can't decide which floor. They do it just basically for your safety. You can't really decide. They do things how they do.
I know. I'm talking about the iPad and stuff like that.
Oh.
Wow. The
Yeah,
iPad.
so I think she's still in PC. But she was requested.
You might be right, Ronnie. You might be right. But that iPad just now was just like,
oh, that's
what?
all she gives a fuck about. You know what I mean?
I think I mentioned before, man. She is the generation of the iPad babies, bro.
Yep, that you did.
I asked her about your floor. I asked her about the commissary, and you filled out the form. So I just was waiting to see what your form. You filled out that form. I was waiting to see what, because she told me to have you fill out the form, and then you did already. So we're just waiting for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna call you back, Mom. But I'm gonna call you back. But if they don't let me, I'm gonna call you back as soon as I can again, because I think there's people waiting. But I just love you so
take
much.
turns.
No, I'm
I love
not.
you
I'll call
too.
you again.
That's fine. No, yeah. I love you too.
But yeah, please pray for me, Mom. Please.
I mean, you don't got to tell me that. It's already started. Okay.
Okay.
Already
Scott
started.
Ramsey. Scott Ramsey.
Okay, I'll look him up.
She is going off at a godmother that she doesn't even know is fucking word. You know what I mean? And it could be genuine. I don't know. You know
Right,
what I
right. You
mean? But
never know. You know what I mean? I had a godfather my whole life, but he did 40
but
years in prison, 30 in Walpole, 10 in Merriam, Illinois. But this is the thing, that was generational. It's like an Irish thing. Like he was my godfather from the day I was born. So he was really with my father in the streets, mobbing and shit. They both ended up in prison, but then I knew him forever. But for someone to just say they're your godmother, it's like they're trying to say you're their girl. Like they own you type shit. That's what I'm getting from it. This is how the environment she's in works. You know?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. But that right there, when she, no, just keep going.
All right.
Don't tell me names like that on the phone anymore. They'll message me.
Okay, I'll text you it too. I'm pretty sure that's her name, but I just love you, Mom, so much.
I
And
love
Dad.
you.
Thank you for
I'll say it
using
too.
Securus.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Love you.
Call two.
Hello?
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, this is just like, don't even, like, I'm like literally in shock. Like, that was like just the last thing I expected to happen.
same with me, baby. I'm flabbergasted. In total shock.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Oh
Really?
man.
Yeah.
I just wanted to yell at him when I got in the back, but I was like, that wouldn't even help.
Yo,
No,
DVS.
it wouldn't.
But I was about to.
Yeah, man.
My guy. That might have been one of the most Karen shit we ever heard on this whole podcast. I'm flabbergasted. Yo.
No, she definitely does stay in mommy mode, man. Mothering mode,
Yep.
I guess.
Dog him out. Because that just like pissed me off.
Whoa, man. And the fact that she's even able to think about dogging the lawyer out, like, listen, there's enough evidence that you created on your own to fucking put you away. So what the fuck you, like,
Yeah,
a
like
lawyer
them
can only do
videos.
so much. Yeah, a lawyer can only do so much. If you fucking,
Right,
you know what I mean? Unless you catching a plea or whatever the fuck, like,
right.
there's only so
But we
much he
see
can
some of the
do.
most, yeah, and we see some of the most richest people in the world going to jail and trying to get, put in prison. So money does talk and walk, but not all the time. It's not always gonna get you off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Off, like,
There was nothing, anyone, I can't talk to you about it on the phone. Everything that he did.
I just feel like we could have fought, like, harder. Like, I don't understand this. Like,
I know. Well, of course you feel that way, honey. Of course you feel that way.
Like, I just didn't.
And one of these days when we can have a private fucking conversation, we'll go into it a little bit more. Okay?
You got a raw deal, baby. Raw. That was.
So.
Pops is a fucking goddamn hype man. What the fuck, bro? Grab your nuts, bro.
He
Grab
in the
your
back
fucking
ad
nuts,
libbing.
man.
Yeah, he in the back ad libbing and shit. And the mother's like, yo, until we could have a private conversation, we ain't talking about nothing. Nothing.
But just you got to trust us. Okay? I'm so sorry. That was the craziest thing ever.
That's like bizarre.
Yeah. Don't say anything more. We got to be very careful with our.
Yo, where is the fucking empathy, bro? Where the fuck is, yo? That's not the craziest thing we fucking ever heard, because the craziest thing we heard was that you fucking crashed a car into a wall with your boyfriend and his friend, and they're both dead. That's the craziest thing you should have said. You fucking heard, not, yo, you just got found guilty. That's the crazy. Yo, what's up, man? They're fucking enabling the shit out.
In the back. He just
But
got
they're
a raw
sociopaths
deal.
too,
She
though.
just got a raw deal. That's crazy.
But the
Work.
moms is kind of like a narcissist, bro. Like a sociopathic narcissist.
Where do you
Because
think she gets it from, bro? I'm
no, I
picking the
know,
same shit up. I'm feeling you.
and
I'm hearing
she's
exactly what you're saying.
she's got the pops under the wing, right? Got
Right.
him all bitched out and
On
fucking his
lockdown.
nuts is clipped.
He
You know what I
wearing
mean?
the pants and shit.
And it's just like, yo, what the fuck, bro? But then you see the resemblance and the I guess you could say the same behaviors in a way with the mom and the daughter, bro. They're
You're
both
right,
fucking
bro.
nuts.
That's why I brought up the Animal Kingdom, right? I don't know if you ever seen that shit, but it's a show on Netflix, and the mom runs the whole organizations, and all her sons and stepsons and grandsons work for her, and she's like the head honcho. So that's why I brought up that reference earlier, because it gave me them
I didn't
kind of
know what the
vibes.
fuck you were talking about, Ronnie.
Yeah, because in the real Animal Kingdom, you know how the men hold it down, but it was like a lion analogy, like the females do the hunting in this case, type shit, like
yeah,
that.
the male lions still had their nuts. You know what I mean? And they
Yeah,
shut
yeah,
shit
yeah.
down.
Facts.
Only called when
They
needed. You know what I
cleaning
mean?
them and all that. But
Yeah,
you know,
but
they
this
getting
right
their
here,
hump on and shit.
she is definitely he is definitely her bitch, girl.
We went
Yeah,
to
yeah.
another dimension.
Yeah, we're in the upside down.
Scandalous.
That was the upside down world right there.
Yeah.
That was just like crazy. Like, and it's like I don't understand how they could just be like, yeah, she wanted that to happen. Like, no,
Oh
no,
my God.
no, like
No.
they're all like zooming in on my face and shit, and then like they get to like handcuffing me and shit. Like,
Exactly.
it was
I
so
know.
embarrassing. Like, I just
I'm so sorry. Me either. Me either. See it on the right.
Who all is coming in with you guys?
And she is multitasking like a motherfucker. She's giving directions and all that. Yo.
What, honey?
Who's coming to eat with you?
Me, Daddy, Beth, and Grandma and Grandpa.
Beth was there.
Yeah.
What did my friends say about it?
So everybody is dumbfounded. It should be coming right up there. Okay. So just trust us, please. Remember, every day spent
And I was wondering why there was an echo. So they're in the car on the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
is time served. It might be a minute, okay? But every day is time served, okay?
Yo, she is using lingo, son.
Yo.
She said it might be a minute you gonna be
Yeah,
sitting
you
out,
know
but
what I
no,
mean?
every day is time served. Whoa, I'm telling you, the jail genre on old platforms has definitely spilled over to society, man. Holy shit.
Kenzie, this is gonna make me cry, but you're alive, okay?
You're alive.
Why would they do that? Why would they keep me alive if they want me to be in jail?
Because we don't know what your story is. Your story isn't done yet. It's just beginning, okay? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. That's all I know, though. It's just beginning. Who knows what the future holds for you? Who knows what the reason is? But there's a reason, okay? We just got to get through this journey.
Yo, Ronnie, it's truly official, man. America is a plantation, man.
Crazy word.
We're on the biggest plantation on earth. I bullshit you not.
Yeah,
I bullshit
manipulation
you
is
not.
a motherfucker. Manipulation is a motherfucker, you know?
The way that society has been conditioned to understand going to jail and just adapting so quickly into this whole crazy
everybody's a fucking gangster all of a sudden.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
everybody's willing to do fucking time on it, standing on their heads and shit. That shit is crazy, man. But it just shows that it's prepared people to be prepared for these situations in the good old US of A / plantation of Americas.
And it might be a minute. And after time, you will see what the reason is. But I promise you, you are forced to be reckoned with in this world. And people need you.
And guess who the plantation belongs to?
Obviously, she's a fucking force to be reckoned with, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah, don't get in a car with her ever. She better not ever be able to get behind the wheel of nothing, bro. She can't even drive a remote control car, bro. Fuck out of here. Yo, what do you think who do you think the plantation is run by? Good old America. Just curious. You
what? Who in America? You think?
No. Who do you think runs America? Is the plantation of America? Who do you think is in charge of it? Let's see. Come on, go back to no, absolutely not. Go back
England.
to the root of it. Oh, okay, all right. We're going somewhere. Yeah, the fucking crown. Yeah,
Britain. Yep.
And people will see. You hear, Mama?
Yeah.
You've already done so much good in this world with so many people. Who knows what the future holds for you? Maybe the future would never, what your purpose is, you'd never get to without this. Not the death of Don and Davion, but whatever. You know what I mean? Without this death, not their death. But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just don't know.
No
we
remorse.
Don't know. It might take some time.
Fucking no remorse.
I just wanted to leave the county. Guess who I seen today?
Who?
You know that one boy that I came here with last time I came here?
Yeah, bro. She's talking about who she's seen in transit, bro.
She's talking about what's everybody thinking? What's my friends thinking of me? She just cares what people think about her. This is crazy.
But this is the mindset of this generation, man. I'm not saying the
They all
whole
on their
generation,
phone, right? Yeah, but most
but
of them on their phone, their
most of them,
tablets.
yeah. And the algorithm has something to do with that, where
Yeah,
it pushed out a lot of bullshit to them, like
even
Bad
TV
Baby,
promotes the,
Bad Girls Club, and all the
yeah,
reality fuck shows and all that stupid shit.
exactly.
You know,
When I thought you were talking about him, like,
no!
he's
TV
here today.
mom
He's
and
discussing
shit.
you. I'm looking at him like, why are you here? And he's like,
Oh, no.
man. I was like,
Ew! The gross conversation guy?
yes.
Oh my god.
I fuck with him though. He's cool, but like, I was like, why do you want that? And then when like they be catcalling the fuck out of you in here, but I don't like that. Like I was really bawling my eyes. I'm like, I was about to be like, bitch, like get the fuck out of my face. Like I was about to dog them out.
Like read the room. What the fuck?
Like I was like bawling my eyes out. They're like do a little
Yo,
yo, this is what I'm saying.
crazy.
This broad
The
is
mom's
this
on some
broad.
scandalous shit. She's like, read the room. Now ain't the time. Maybe later, but right now I'm crying. Read the room. Like she talking about, yo, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
she's shameless. Both of them are shameless.
Yeah,
I'm like, why are you telling me to do it when I have boogers all over my face and I'm crying? Like,
Right. Aw. Sorry, Lindsay. It's going to be a rough week, and then Monday's going to freaking super suck. But don't worry, because we're just going to keep fighting. Because Monday, everybody gets to talk.
you get to talk?
Yep. But so do they. And what they have to say is going to be really, really hard for you to hear. But then you get to talk too.
I already know what I'm gonna say.
I know you do. It's going to be hard. Monday's going to be hard. So, but after that, then.
What did she say? Did you hear? Did
I
she
have
say
not,
anything? You
bro,
know?
but I'm sure it's just, as far as like she sounded cocky with it, but I'm sure it's just some type of
Yeah, she
alibi or
sounded
some
like
shit
she
like
was
that.
gonna throw some jabs in there
Some
somehow,
type of
some
like
way.
excuses and, probably not take
This is
accountability at the
sad,
end of the
man.
day. Yeah, it is
You
tragic.
can just be, and then let us fight. Okay?
I love you.
I love you so much, Dad.
All I do is think about you.
What?
Say it again.
I said I love you so much, Dad.
All I do is think about you.
I miss you guys so much. I hate that I can't like see you all here.
I know, me too. Me too. So,
Oh my.
so how many people are out there with you right now?
I don't know, like maybe like 9 or 10.
Oh, really? How was the age spread?
What?
What's the age spread?
Shit, like fucking like 19 to like 50 probably.
Oh wow, she's an adult.
Well, at least you're not in there with 12 and 13-year-olds, right?
I wish I was in here with 12 and 13-year-olds.
Oh, I thought that you were looking forward to older people.
No, I want to go back.
Jabby.
Yeah, she throwing
Oh.
shots fired.
Yeah, I was trying to save you with the PC shit. You want to be grown.
Yeah, you got to call Faith, honey.
I want to give other people a call after I get off this phone with you.
I don't want you to call. Don't call it. Don't call your friends yet. I don't want them to say anything on the phone. Just text them.
You have to tell them.
Faith took this hard.
Yeah, Faith is hurting big time.
I just texted Faith. Tell her I said I love her so much.
Okay.
I think that's the friend she was talking to. She was talking a little crazy with.
I miss her and stuff. I don't know. Just let her know.
Remember, you cannot talk about anything with your friends. Nothing. Please promise, Mama. Kenzie.
I had to shut up.
Yeah, Daddy had to shut up and not say anything, and you got to not say anything.
What?
He did so good out there by not saying anything to anybody.
Come on,
because we just don't want to
how
mess.
dumb could you be? The whole point is to shut the fuck up and not say shit about nothing to no one. She ain't picking that up.
Yeah, she's not that smart, bro. She thinks she is, but she's got a lot of learning to do.
Oh, and she's gonna.
I think that little reality check from being with the adults is there's no games over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can get.
They don't give a fuck if you crying or not. They catcalling and all that. It's going down.
Yeah, and the older they are, the more they could be a little bit more fucking resentful, spiteful, a little bit nastier
the longer
in their
they've
ways.
been in there, right?
You know what I mean? So it might get a little worse than it would that you would think. It would be a little bit more. Oh shit, what the fuck?
It's up for you.
I forced everybody to go out a different door.
So what we're supposed to say is, thank you for your support. Please keep praying for us. We're filing an appeal. That's what we're supposed to say, and that's it.
Hey, yo, hold up, DVS. She had all this stacks of money and all fake ID saying she was overage. So who knows what kind of crazy, raunchy, devious, scandalous shit she was getting into, bro?
Well, I've seen some things that could be satire, allegedly.
Right,
I
right.
don't know what's real, what's fake out there, but
Yeah, you
um,
never know what the mainstream media is
some
pushing, especially.
some page was pushing that she was going on dates and shit. I don't
That's what I'm
know. I
saying.
don't know
That's
how
what I'm
true
trying
that
to say.
is.
I'm trying to, because of her age, I'm trying to be real careful how I approach it. But there was some people alleging towards the same stuff where she was, I don't even want to say the word, but she was out there getting it type shit. She was doing a thing or whatever,
Yikes! Oof!
allegedly.
No, no good, man. Oof.
Fake IDs and shit.
Yeah. They keep asking me if I'm gonna hurt myself, and I'm like, no. Like,
No.
as much as I want to go, I would never hurt myself.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa,
Yo,
whoa.
well, that just fucking says a lot right there, doesn't
Yeah,
it? Like,
what the fuck? That says everything right there. If you
uh,
ask me, I would never want to hurt myself.
yo,
Obviously,
yo,
you had the
just for
fucking seatbelt on.
just for general purpose, run that back 10 seconds and let it run.
Yeah. They keep asking me if I'm gonna hurt myself, and I'm like, no. Like,
No.
as much as I want to go, I would never hurt myself. They keep asking me if I'm gonna hurt myself, and I'm like, no. Like,
No.
as much as I want to go, I would never hurt myself. They keep asking me if I'm gonna hurt myself, and I'm like, no. Like,
No.
as much as I want to go, I would never hurt myself.
Yeah. I'm glad they're asking you that, though. That's good that they ask you guys that.
Keep saying that.
Yeah, and then I've been like praying like every day long as fuck, and then like what's the point of like praying if like my prayers will never fucking be answered? Like,
See, but that's just it with prayers, though, Kenzie. You don't get to say the time period. You know what I mean? That's just it. Like, we don't know the time frame, so just keep doing it. Your prayers will be answered right when they're supposed to be. Does that make sense?
it's been supposed to be answered though. Like,
No, you don't know that. You don't know that. What if this saves you from something?
I don't give a fuck. And I talked to the corporal, and he's gonna figure out if I get moved. And I just got another book, but I'm about to get off this phone because I don't want to hog the phone.
Okay, but just remember that.
But I'm gonna stay on the phone until this call is over with. But after this call, I'm gonna it might be my last call with you. I'm gonna try to get on again.
Don't forget though, everything happens for a reason. We just don't know what it is yet. Okay?
Yo,
We just don't know
that's
yet.
how she wants it to be perceived.
So don't
But I
stop
took
praying.
it as
Keep the
like,
faith,
yo,
because we have no idea what your future holds.
if you be grateful, that this is it, this is a tragedy, first of all. But if they're gonna ignore that and act like this, this was something minor, then what it's saying to me is the mother knows she's capable of maybe even much worse shit. Like, it could have played out something completely different. We see school shootings, we see all kinds of crazy shit nowadays. So I don't know. The mother, man, she's real strategic, bro. You know what I mean? Real stealth with it.
Well, yeah, she's definitely the conductor of the family, man. She's definitely got everything in the places where she wants it, or she finds a
Yeah.
place for it. She's
Also put it in place. You feel me? Put in my place.
she's pretty handy with that.
Yeah, facts.
You have no idea.
I don't know.
I know it's hard. It's hard. Okay? But you got to keep it. No one knows what your future holds. Don't lose the faith. Okay? You don't get to pick the time frame. It happens right at the right moment for you. We just don't know when that is. See, can you need a 7-Up and a coffee? Okay.
I love you.
Jen says love you. Did you hear him?
Tell him I said I love him so much.
Okay, you keep the faith, keep praying, baby. And just know that everything happens for a reason. And who knows, this may have saved you from something. I don't know. But that was craziness. And we've already begun fighting.
This is all I need to know.
Yep. It's already started, Pumpkin.
Yeah,
You keep your chin up. Good.
Miss Peggy said we're all praying for you. God has a plan for your life, Kenzie. Put all your fears on him. He will give you peace.
Yes.
Love Peggy.
Yes. She's right. She's right.
But I put all my fears on him every day.
You just don't get to pick how long or what the time frame is, Kenzie, so just keep doing it.
I don't know, man. I can't get jiggy with that either, man. They're using a religious thing after there's no empathy or like real like
no sympathy at all, no empathy, no remorse, right?
There's nothing like that shows that like
the mother even sounds like a psychopath, bro. Like she might get it from her mama type shit.
She definitely does. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Things happen right when they're supposed to. You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see.
This sounds like shadow work to me, brother. The fuck is going on?
Yo, and
3:31.
listen,
Like,
if
this
the
is just
mother's
horrible.
checking the father like that, right on these calls that everybody's listening to, imagine what she's doing behind closed doors. She's running a tight ship over there, you know what I mean?
She probably pokes him and shit. That shit is crazy, son.
I know. I was looking too. I was hoping it was closer to 6.
Yes.
Grabs him by the collar of his shirt and tells him to shut the fuck up. This is wild.
Take out the garbage.
Shut the fuck up and don't talk unless I
But
talk
hey,
to
at
you.
least you're in at least you're with the other people today.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm sorry, I embodied something. I don't know what that was.
And then ask somebody about your commissary. Because that'll be better for you too, so you'll have all that stuff. So when you do have to go in your room, you'll have a deck of cards and a pen and a paper and stuff.
I have pen.
Well, paper. You don't have any paper. I love you so much. And if we're all fighting out here for you every day, Wendy, then you sure as heck got to keep fighting for yourself too. You keep praying. You keep the faith. And those cowards that spent every day with you after the accident, there's a special place in hell for them.
Huh? What? What?
Yo.
Oh, somebody told on her, son. Somebody told on
Special
her.
place in hell for being able to do that with you, to you.
Yes, that's like so weird and like manipulative and stuff.
Oh, it is repulsive. It's fucking repulsive.
Yo, hold up.
Y'all can only imagine how she talks to her
Did
husband.
you
Holy
see?
shit.
Yo, did you see the video of the kid in the interrogation room saying that him, her, and her boyfriend had a little friend group, quote unquote, that they was like a threesome. Like he was with her, or they were back and forth, but she was messing with both of them. So they had some crazy shit going on.
Yeah, this is wild, man. This
They
is
might be
teens.
referring to him, is my point.
Teens gone wild, man.
Do you know how to see this attachment? Like if it don't show up on here, am I doing something wrong or it just don't work? No, it's okay.
And then should I ask about your commissary?
No, I'm gonna ask when I'm off the phone with you.
Okay.
But kilo is we already said that need to be that me to get teaching me to or is there me that teach that please that busy like she's me that create easy. She's me that me that create easy.
I did.
Oh, did you see that, Ronnie? So,
Yo, you seen that shit was quick. It reminded me of the Gypsy Cousins, bro. Respect.
Yeah, the pig. Yeah, I knew girls that used to like, yo, bro.
Now, Pig Latin is one thing, gibberish. I'm from the projects. I know it all.
Yeah. They show all that shit. I know all that shit. Yo, bro, listen. I remember hearing girls used to make up their own language,
fast. Yeah.
Bro, that was
Girls used
super
to
quick.
always talk at playground shit, like you know what I mean, like young bullshit.
But the moms passed it on. She passed it on to the moms. I mean, the moms passed it on
she
to
was
her.
quick with it.
Yeah, like she had to get that in there. That was like some real taken shit, bro. What the fuck?
I asked her about that. She said just fill out the form. That's all she.
The attachment, like if it don't show up on here, am I doing something wrong or it just don't work? No, it's okay. Ask when I'm off the phone with you.
Okay.
But kilo is we already said that need to be that me to get teaching me to or is there me that she's that please that busy like she's me that create easy. She's me that me that create easy.
Yo. So I could decipher that if it was slowed down. We'll do it later. But all they got to do is slow that down, and that's easily deciphered. I was actually hearing what they were saying.
You don't have fucking subtitles on. What is going on here, man?
Yeah, they blocked this spot out and said, Mackenzie seems to be speaking some form of Pig Latin. Let us know in the comments if you can understand her. Yeah, definitely, but it's so sped up.
Or is there me that she's that please that busy like she's me that create easy. She's me that create easy.
I did.
Like
I asked her
something
about that.
about
She said just
me
fill out the
crazy.
form. That's all she said.
I did fill out the form.
Asked her.
Busy like she's me that create easy. She's me that create easy.
I did. I asked her about that.
She's fucking crazy. She's fucking crazy. She's fucking crazy. She's fucking crazy.
So just fill out the form. That's all she said.
I did fill out the form.
Okay, then that's it. Then you just gotta wait.
I wish I could come get food with you guys.
I'm not eating anything. I can't eat right now. But yeah, me too. I wish you could too.
You know, I just have 1 minute left. I don't know. Like, I just wish I could I just hope nothing bad happens to the family while I'm in here. It's like my worst fear.
I know it is. I know. Don't worry about that. There's nothing. Even if something did Like, stuff happens all the time. People at the grocery store or whatever, you can't
I
control any
know,
of
but
that
I don't.
stuff.
But I would be
Shit
home and I'd be able
happens
to like.
Oh,
every day.
she's pulling that
Yo,
guilt trip shit for real.
yeah.
The
People
grocery
die every
store?
day type shit.
Holy shit.
Come to the funeral and shit, but like,
Well, you still can.
no,
I'm sure they still let you do that.
probably not. But I love you so much, Mom.
I love you too. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'll talk to you when I talk to you again.
Keep
But
your chin
it
up.
will be sometime
Keep
again
praying.
today. I love you so
Yeah.
much, Mom.
Promise, Mama, you'll keep praying and keep the faith.
I
Promise
will
me.
for you, Mom. I'm gonna stay strong for you, the family, and you
Okay.
and Dad,
Yeah.
mostly, and
Yeah.
Danny,
Yeah.
and Dom.
Yeah. Yep.
But I love you so much, Mom.
I love you too. I love you too.
Tell Dad I said I love him. Tell Danny, and just tell everyone I said I love him, and to keep praying for me. But
Yeah.
I love you
Yep.
so much.
And then when we get off the phone.
Who's Dom? Is that
I
her
think
boyfriend?
that's the boyfriend of one of the victims, if not both.
Oh, wow. Oh.
So you can talk to your friends, right?
Yeah, I'm going
Thank you
to.
for
Bye,
using
Mom. I love you. Love you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
YouTube streets. Yeah.
And as always, shout out to phone calls from prison. You heard?
Salute.
Listen, man, this is different. This was different.
Definitely different than these wake calls. I mean, this is a whole different game, you know? It's crazy.
Similar in a lot of ways, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely different in a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
ways
there's
as well.
definitely a lot of similarities that are unbelievable. It's like, what the fuck is going on in this world, man? Scandalous world, man. Real scandalous, devious, DVS, man. Stuck in the system. Ronnie Blue Eyes, Scandalous Squad. Riding with the YouTube streets till the wheels fall off. Salute.
Yeah, man, that was a good one. Well, we'll come back at you sooner than later with another call.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about that pig Latin or whatever language that was.
Oh, definitely, yeah, they're speaking. It wasn't even gibber. It was I said gibberish or pig Latin. But yo, if you just slow it down, I can definitely decipher that. So anybody in the chat that wants to slow it down and decipher that and drop it in the comments, we appreciate you. Hit that like button if you like something. Brownie Blue Eyes, DVS, YouTube Streets. Peace.
Put that voodoo doll down. Please stop fucking around. Yeah, I'm cursed, so I'm